Welcome to this new how to play Hearthstone guide, and I'm very proud to introduce you to the new template I will be using from now on for all of the decks. So for the first one, since this revamp, we're gonna tackle Mozaki Mage. Most people hate this deck, however, it is extremely good and it is extremely adapted to the meta, because if you don't meet any aggros, as you can see in the matchups, you'll just win. Even though like Quest Hunter and Demon Hunters in general are not your best friends, you can basically win any matchup thanks to the wonderful card that is Incanter's Flow. So about this deck, you have the key cards that are obviously Mozaki, Master, Duelist, Incanter's Flow to have a very cheap deck that can allow you to use tons of spells and one-shot your opponent with Mozaki, and a ton of spells such as Ignite, which is probably the most important one because you can use it indefinitely. So the purpose of this deck is very easy. Play Flow on 4. I can't believe this card used to cost 2 mana. Absolutely crazy. You play Flow on 4, you draw, and you kill your opponent. Now honestly, your goal is to play Flow if you can. That's your #1 priority, but you can't always control that. Draw and survive, because if you survive until the late game, no matter the health of the opponent, no matter if they have a Bulwark of Adinath, 50 armor, usually you can just kill them because you have so much damage. So as you can see, there's absolutely nothing in this deck but Mozaki, spells, and a little multicaster that can allow you to draw up to 3 cards. If you want to change the deck, you can remove stuff like Flurry or Ice Barrier and maybe add stuff like Cone of Cold or Devolving Missiles, but I don't advise doing that. If you can afford this deck and there's only 1 legendary, you should. It's one of the best decks, even though it's annoying to face. I'm not gonna lie. It's an amazingly strong deck. I think that's about it. Play your cards, draw, and and also the one way you can screw up is if you kill yourself with Cram Session, because the more spells you use, when you use Cram Session, you're gonna draw tons of cards, and then either you overdraw or you burn, or you kill yourself with Fatigue. That's the only way you can screw up. Outside of that, I don't think there's any problem with this deck. Just draw, just survive, and just kill your opponent. And you know what? I'm gonna show you that in game. Druid. It can be an aggro. Can be an aggro. Yeah, you don't keep this. Honestly, 99% of the time you want to hard mulligan for the flow. And no flow. You can play Ruined Orb. Don't feel too bad about wasting damage because you already have infinite damage. And it can discover another flow. Okay, mulligan everything is most likely not an aggro. Easy. Okay. Okay. Nature studies. Nothing. Okay. I guess. Okay, so here you can either set up a mana biscuit for later, or try to discover maybe another flow, but I'm probably gonna flow into Spring Water. No, I guess I have the time to do Ruined Orb. I'm gonna play, Counterspell on versus the coin. You don't want to keep that, to play that, so yeah, Spring Water is good. The next turn, if nothing happens, then I can play a biscuit for later to set it up. Flow into, that's pretty good. Hopefully I can flow and Spring Water into the second flow, and then if you have 2 flows you just have infinite damage because you can play so many spells. Guess I can go again for another Ruined Orb. These are pretty bad. I mean, I guess it's Primordial Studies. I can play it with 1 mana. And I'm gonna pick the Phoenix to set up for lethal. Took turns earlier. So against Druid, you want to, your classic game plan to just draw everything, but you also want to freeze their big minions that are dangerous. So usually you can play the Phoenix, freeze their board like 2 turns in a row, and then if the Phoenix comes up and you have Mozaki, you're good to go. That's an instant. That's your instant. Like I can. Oh, let's play the one with top deck. Classic. You shouldn't do this at home because it's horrible, but yeah. Next turn, ideally, Spring Water into double minions and another flow. Maybe I should just play the flow to make sure I actually play it this turn. Overgrowth? Apparently not. We each have our very good turn 4. Okay. I mean, I guess it's still Spring Water. Oh, okay, it worked. In second flow. These two spells are not discounted, but not a big deal. Yeah, also Siphon Mana is an insane card. I should have put it maybe in the key cards. Because reducing everything by 1 is just so good. Okay. They play this, they're like a Yashiraj variant. Ooh, okay. I can play this and that's a Frost spell, and then I have played... No, I haven't played Fire, so that's only 2. Guess I should play this first. No, definitely, that's for sure. That's for sure. And I guess I could empty my hand with the Phoenix, or maybe not yet. I'm gonna play the Phoenix because it's we're getting to turn 8, so starting now you can have a big board. So I have 2 freezes, but still the Phoenix could be useful, and I'm gonna draw a lot with this. I'm gonna draw 3. I'm gonna play the Hot Streak. Okay, yeah, that's what I was worried about. These are pretty bad, so perfect. Perfect draw. Well, I guess I can just play that. Hot Streak, freeze, and draw 3. Alright, as usual, we draw. We draw. Oh, we have the other one, so we want to empty our hand now. I could play Fire Sale and Ignite. I want to keep my brain freezes, and I don't want to... Yeah, let's do that. To empty the hand a little bit. And now I can play the Mana Biscuit. Perfect. Then I go to 8. I play this. I go to 10. And the Phoenix awakens. And then if I draw Mozaki, we can go for lethal. The hard thing about this deck is choosing when to go in. If you have enough mana. Also deciding when you should go in. Like sometimes you don't have a guaranteed lethal, but you just have to go for it, otherwise you're just going to lose the game, so you have to try it. It's a very APM heavy deck. You better be ready for it. But like if I draw Mozaki now, I guess I can play Mozaki. I will try to use Siphon Mana, but I can't really. Mozaki, and then maybe, yeah, the cookies, and then Crab Session. I hope I can explain what I'm doing. Okay, they're just stacking armor. That's probably not going to be enough. Okay, with the Phoenix waking up now, I need Mozaki. Then I can easily go in. Okay, no. But I guess I start with this. No, no, and no. Okay. Guess we play this. We want to draw the Mozaki, so have to go for it. You have to draw, we have to draw. Still nope. Guess I'm gonna chill for another turn, but I need to play 2 cards not to overdraw. That deals 5. Maybe I shouldn't have played it. I should have, I mean, my hand already costs 0. See, this is difficult. Well, this goes there, I guess. And then I guess I can play this face. And I kill my own Talnos to draw. There it is, next turn, lethal. It's a bit sad that the Phoenix was played a tad too early, but yeah. So now you see, I mean, I should be pretty good. I can just play Mozaki, freeze, even on my own board. You should use Mozaki, by the way, to play spells on it, like First Flame and Second Flame. Okay, so my board is gone. But I have targets, so now we have to go for it, and now is the hard part. Okay, we start by refreshing. Okay, I guess we do that because we don't have any more minions. Okay, we can refresh the mana, discover spell damage. A 0 cost one is perfect. Fresh mana. We want the ignite. That costs... Okay, that deals 7, so I can do that here. That deals 8. And now I draw 8, so that's becoming dangerous. I should have drawn earlier, I think, because now I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I can survive this. Ouch. Ouch. And then we just want to deal the damage, so we burst, we burst. We play... is there anything else I can play? No. Play this, we play this, we play this, and we play this. See how insane this deck is? I absolutely did not play this game perfectly. And yet, I dealt like, I don't know how many billion damages. So yeah, you see, I took a bit of risks. I didn't draw at the proper time. I feel like that's the difficult part of this deck. So first of all, you have to know when you have to go in, or when you should go in. Take risks sometimes when needed. And also you need to decide when to use Cram Session, because any spell you use is going to be one more card you draw. So yeah, you also want to keep the enough resource to draw the ignites, etc, etc. Let's do a second game real quick and see how it goes. Another Druid, how surprising. Everyone plays that. I guess, okay, definitely don't keep this. I mean, it's probably best to keep it. It's probably greedy to hard mulligan for flow, but yeah. If it's an aggro, it's actually not that difficult because you have all of the brain freeze, the first flame, you can deal with the board. Then you can even jam the Mozaki sometimes and they can't even deal with it. But with this hand, I hope it's not. I think you keep intellect if you're first, but not if you're second. I don't want to keep intellect on coin. Because on turn 3, you don't want to play that. You want to coin the flow. But as first, I have no other option on turn 3. It's my best turn 3. Only kept 1. Most likely nature studies or overgrowth. Okay. With this, I'm going to play it and try to find the flow as usual. Of course, it's an aggro. Okay. Okay, well, at least it's a different matchup. I could play this, but I think I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep my resources. This is very good in the matchup. If I can just deal 1, I deal just 1. I'm going to do the same. The one thing you have to do in this matchup is to kill their board every time. Actually, shouldn't even think. It's actually perfect that this one is an aggro, because it's going to be much, much harder. Well, then I have time to draw. No flow on 4. What a tragedy. Usually you always use this to draw, by the way, but of course in this matchup, it's one of the best cards of the deck. Oh, it's Prestor. Okay. Oh, flow is here. Okay, well, we play it. And freeze. Do want to take these 6 damages. Okay, well, I've never played against this deck, so it's gonna be very random, I guess. Hopefully they don't have Isera. Coin, nothing. I've played Freeze, I have played Arcane. So what if I play Fire and then I draw 3? Yeah. Just want to draw. Easy. Too bad I can't use this. Okay, and now I have 1 mana. I can't use the second flame, unfortunately. Actually, I guess I'm going to use the Ignite just to be efficient mana-wise. Well, we have Flow, so this is... unless I draw a minion. This is 2 mana, like 0 mana, draw 2. Okay, that's useless. Okay, that's a problem, but look at this beautiful Fire Sail. It's gonna do just the trick. Spell... Oh no, the one time we don't want it. Okay, well, that's an instant Fire Sail, and then we use the Siphon mana. Perfect. Boom, honorable kill, everything costs 0. Very good. So now that this costs 3, you have to remember to try to spend 1 mana before using it. Otherwise you lose a mana. Because it refreshes. So if you start the turn with this, you're gonna go to 5, and then you gotta refresh only 3 mana. What is happening? What is happening? What? Did I just take minus 18? Oh my god, this deck is so random. Okay, we drew. No, I just said it. You have to use the mana. I guess Hot Streak is always good in this deck. Then we draw. No Mozaki. Okay, we flow always. We draw. Need something to survive. That is terrible. guess it's time for this and actually play it. And play... Could I draw two? I guess I can. We get closer to Mozaki. Okay, this I want to play it, kinda. Then I could use these two, honestly. Put a bit of pressure. No, I think it was a mistake. I think it was a mistake because now I have two additional draws that separate me from Mozaki. Yeah, this deck is very complex. Honestly, when you face it, it sounds much easier than it is. Okay, that was insanely random. That was a stupid game. But yeah, aggros are hard. I hope you learned that. I hope you're gonna love this deck, and I hope I was clear with what I said. If you have anything to say, head to the comments. And as usual, thank you so much for watching. Good luck on your games. Take care. See you around.